What is going on? Thank you for clicking on the YouTube video. Today I have the first, finally, the first solo cash cup of Chapter 5 Season 4. Now, this is the finals of the Victory Cup. And I was thinking while doing some editing on it and just watching it over, would you rather me talk over the gameplay, kind of give a in-depth insight on these of like what I'm thinking while I'm playing, or would you rather it just be the same as it is right now, where it's just I show the games, show what game it is, show the game, and then just let the end games kind of play out? Please let me know what you would rather me do, or if there's something else that you'd want me to do, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. But this is game one of the opens that I'm showing right now. The opens went pretty good. This game, as you'll see, ends on a win for my first game, but while this is playing in the background, I do want to yap a little bit. So, just in case you didn't know, this season they did increase the qualification for round 2. They doubled it for every region, I believe. So for NA Central, instead of it being 5,000, it is now 10,000, and for EU, instead of it being 7.5k, it's now 15k. Now, as much as it sounds like, oh, there's going to be easier people, honestly, these lobbies have been kind of stacked, and from what I was seeing on Aussie Antics, it looks like a lot of the pros were having a good amount of trouble with like keying people and dropping high kills. Now, whether that is just because there's no mobility, or if that is a mix between there's no mobility and for some reason everybody's just gotten better, I'm not sure. But yeah, so just in case you didn't know, now it is a little bit easier to qual based off of points. This round, or this session, I should say, for qualification, it was 119 points, which isn't too bad. That is just under 2 wins. And obviously you don't have to get 2 wins, but it's just under 2 wins worth of points. And yeah, so I just want to let you know, just in case you want to take a stab at it, maybe you were a little bit skeptical before, didn't know if you'd have good enough time playing.
Okay, Adam Sandler made me less nervous.
But yeah, now it is a little bit easier. On another note,
like
there's no movement. Like I said earlier,
how many points
there's
you
no
have?
mobility. Nitro was obviously taken out with the new season, and the jetpacks were taken out just about a week ago from competitive. Now they are still in regular play, but they are taken out of competitive. Whether this is a permanent change for the entire season, or if this is just a temporary change, since Globals is coming up, they don't want anything broken or anything too game breaking as far as one team getting it and one team not getting it. We don't really know. So next session there might be jetpacks, or the session after that there might be jetpacks, but do not quote me on that because obviously we don't know. With there not being any movement or rotation, it does make forecast towers pretty useful. So if you can get your hands on one of those, it's going to be a lot more helpful, and it does make the luck of pulling zones a lot more detrimental to your game. So if you get like 3 bad pulls in a row, you could just be SOL and your game is basically over and it's just unlucky. But it does also make it to where refreshes are very, very big. Your mid late games, or like your late game refreshes, are pretty major, with there not being any rotation. So as you'll see in these 3 games, my first one, I noticed that off the jump street, I went into the end game, not that many mats. I was looking for refreshes. I honestly fried a couple of kids, killed a couple of kids, and I just didn't pick up their mats. One of them, I don't know how much mats he had, but I'm sure it would have been at least enough to get me through later into the game. And I literally went over his loot, tried to pick everything up, and I didn't grab any of the mats. So it is unfortunate. But yes, so your refreshes are going to be major. That's going to be a big important thing of this season is your refreshes. So learning to get your in-game refreshes is going to be a very key piece to the puzzle that is the solo victory cups this season. Other than that, staying at a little bit of a mid to higher layer, because the only thing of rotation is the fizz bottle or flowberry fizz berries. So when you're using those, it's best to be a little bit more elevated. Plus, with no movement or anything, there's no real easy way to maneuver out of low ground. So it is going to be pretty good to stay a mid layer. Try your best, if you're second height, try your best to mirror height so they can't quite look down at you. Other than that, I believe that's all for my yap session. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and enjoy.